do.
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
You get that app, baby. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
We're back.
Happy Wednesday, yo.
Yes, sir. Happy Wednesday. Wednesday.
Everybody kind of got the lag, and we up here trying to Instagram and tweet and everything to make sure everybody know we in here.
Hey, you know football about to start, man.
Lit.
Football about to start, man.
Preseason game was whack as fuck though.
With the
Just
Falcons.
want to tell y'all I ain't make no
stadium?
money.
She didn't make no money.
Why
It
these
was
cats don't want to
straight.
come out here and spend no money when are they spending too much on tickets?
I don't know. I'm ready for that big bag to come though. That real bag.
Super Bowl.
Yes.
Speaking of
facts.
Super Bowl, did you see the bike cops? You know, the APD they've issued a special tactical group of bicycle police officers to secure around the dome and other areas. And they're in they went through training, but now they're going through getting ready for the Super Bowl.
Like y'all, that's a joke, dog.
Hey, they stopped the
say-
people from walking on 17th Street Bridge. Did y'all see that? They took the bikes and was pushing people back. They knocked a lady down with one of the bikes.
I can't.
They real deal.
The thing that. Never mind.
How would you feel about a bike cop coming up and just mushing you?
I just feel like that. I feel the same way about motorcycle cops. Like, you really about to put me over? What you gonna do? Put me in the back of your motorcycle? Like,
Yeah.
you gotta call back up, my nigga.
You can't even do it. Well,
Can't even do your job.
they're gonna be locking people up for the Super Bowl. So please, do not drink and drive.
Just take an Uber.
Yeah,
man.
just
But what about people walking around drunk? Like, they leaving the game. They just got done tailgating and shit.
Oh, they're gonna
Like,
be ripped.
you gonna arrest me walking down the street because I'm drunk? Like, public intoxication. But I'm trying to make it home. I'm not driving. Not behind the wheel.
Even if you don't drive all the way to the
Jesus.
like, even if you could drive halfway to the place and then take an Uber. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause
halfway to what
sometimes,
place?
like,
Don't drive. Don't get in the car.
And they still gotta drive halfway back home.
I'm just saying, because them prices is going to be spiked.
Surge charge.
Them motherfuckers going to be like $30, $40 to go 2 miles.
So is everybody gonna win? Is the Super Bowl that powerful? No matter what city you go to, it's gonna populate and make money
Think about it. Listen, man.
for everybody in there.
I don't know if y'all seen in the news last week, but some shit came out that said Atlanta has more people than 25 states.
4.5.
Like, one city has more people than 25 states.
Wowzers!
States.
Wow.
A city.
Like, we are overpopulated. Stay the fuck where y'all at.
Like,
Just come and visit and leave.
but you know
That's
what,
how it
though?
was supposed to be.
But you know what though?
we
One thing
good,
about it,
love.
you know what I'm saying? Coming from the north, like when I moved to Atlanta, I moved straight to the north from Pleasant Hill Road, 2003.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
when Pleasant Hill, I remember when that place mall was popping.
the spot, yo.
Like, you know what I'm saying? To when when the other mall was called Discover Mills.
Yeah.
You know, so I don't know what the name of it is now. But when the shit was called Discover Mills. So now I remember when that side of town to now in 2018, I live out on the south side, right by the airport. You know what I'm saying? Close to Old National, to the hood that y'all niggas scared to come to. There's a lot of niggas scared to come to. I moved to
Old
that
Nas-
real shit. I moved to the
Old
side where the
Nasty.
real Atlanta people are from Atlanta at now.
Yeah.
And the thing about that side of town is it's getting congested, but the gentrification is set in.
Really real.
It's really
Yeah.
real. Like,
I've lived in
growing up in the
Cobb.
north, you get it's convenient, a lot of good stores and shit, like nice shit. But on the south, it's like
It ain't
it's just
that nice.
the best lemon pepper wings. You know what I'm saying? Straight
I
up,
lived
I'm
in
just gonna
Cobb
keep it 100.
all
with you.
my
Like,
Atlanta life.
Yeah. So yeah, Cobb
So-
is pretty nice.
Straight up, you only lived in Cobb.
I'm only okay. I went to high school in Cobb.
You lived in
I lived in Mechanicsville.
What you talking
Whoa.
about?
I forgot.
She lived in one of the most hoodest places. In
I did, and I
Atlanta.
loved it, and
As,
but
see? So
my
think
thing
about
is,
it. You loved it when you lived in the hood.
When I lived in Cobb, what I was trying to say is that I live in Cobb now. I live back in Cobb, and it's like the traffic is horrible.
It's
like,
terrible.
It's fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
But when I was living downtown, or Mechanicsville rather, I knew when to leave and when to come home, and I didn't have to deal with traffic that
Right,
much.
'Cause it
Like,
was-
traffic wasn't really bad to me.
Right, because
It
you
was
was in
just-
the middle of it.
Yeah.
You was in the heartbeat.
So it's like now
Yeah.
it's like if I don't leave, if I got to be to work at 4, I got to leave the house at 3, because if I leave at 3:30, I'm gonna be stuck in
Right.
that 3:30 traffic. But if I leave at 3, then I might just cruise all the way to work. That's dumb.
And then you got to think about the people that, you know, that live like on the Marietta, that South Cobb, like that south of the West Touch. They closed on a lot of them hoods on the west side. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of them people that moved up you got a whole side of town. That
Yeah, I
moves.
stay by the Brave Stadium.
Who would have?
I went from staying by Turner Field to staying by the new Brave
Like,
Stadium.
you know what I'm saying? Then they
Moving
throwing
on
up them stupid ass high rises in the middle on streets and shit now. Like it's getting congested.
But that's where everybody want to be. It's crazy that I never would have thought Gwinnett would have been like the pillar of Atlanta for that's where everybody wants to.
That's where the jobs is at. That's just where the jobs is at.
I ain't going to the north side.
That's just where the job. That's just where the good living is at because of the job.
It's a lot of movie theaters
That's
up
it.
there too. You know they used since you mentioned Gwinnett Place Mall, you know they used Gwinnett Place Mall as what's the show with the monsters?
I know. I seen.
Walking Dead.
No,
not Walking
It's an
Dead.
old school show that they shot on Netflix at Gwinnett Place. I know what you're talking about.
Demi Gordons. Who got the
It's-
show with the Demi Gordons?
It's
on
an
it?
old school show.
Man, it's one of the new shows. I forgot. Hold on, man.
Somebody, I forgot the name of the show too. They shoot.
They
They do.
actually-
Old heads, I don't know what they're talking
Nah,
about.
I never watched it. No, listen, I never watched the show neither. But somebody told me it was an old school show.
My wife watched the show. That's how I know about it.
That was very popular. They
let
shooting
me
it at-
see,
they
let
shooting
me
it.
see.
With monsters?
Yeah, Demi Gordons. They called the monsters.
Nah, not
called-
monsters. It was something else.
The monsters are called Demi Gordons. I don't know what.
What do they do?
It's on Netflix. Hold on, let me go to Netflix.
Because I feel like
Stranger
the
Things.
Stranger,
Oh,
Strange.
that's my show.
Oh, no, that's her show. Oh, y'all old head. Oh, no, that's her show.
Oh, yeah.
God damn.
What are y'all talking
But
about?
They
that's
actually recorded a part of. They changed Gwinnett Place Mall to look like an '80s mall,
yeah, that shit look
and
fire
they
though.
recorded Strangers. They're like a scene. Like
Are those stores open?
What you mean?
Them 80s looking stores.
Yo, they took it way back. They took it to like the Kato's.
Yeah, they got a gap.
That's
The
They got a
Gap.
gap.
When the Gap.
That
was in
shit
the
hard,
mall,
though. I
like,
walked
it was
through it.
like
That
lit-
shit
they
is
really
hard.
made it like an '80s mall.
That shit is hard. I did see
But
that.
everybody shoot movies up there in the North, man. So it's like it's making that property value. Speaking
Shit,
of
they-
the North, real quick,
they
one more
did-
story.
Go ahead.
It was a dude found in Gainesville with 240 rifles,
Oh,
22 handguns. This thing had a what do you call one of them things in the army where you pull that bitch and shoot a grenade? He had one of them, and he had dug a bunker in the ground.
Bro, what is about to happen? Like, what do you think is really about to happen in fucking Gainesville?
I'm talking about he had silencers. He had like
For
10 guns
what?
with silencers.
And you know what he was doing? Shipping them bitches to New York, getting paid for about $1,500 for a handgun.
He also had 55 bags of marijuana. He also had like
That's what I'm saying,
240 ecstasy pills. He had enough powder to make like another.
More of the
1,000.
story is you wasn't fucking with this nigga. Like, ain't nobody fucking with him.
More of the story is you live in a place where you got the #1 airport, air transportation. Then you live in a place where you got the #1 ground transportation where each major city you can get
Yeah.
to in Atlanta. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about when you get your circles of friends, when you know different things going on in the city. So anyway,
So
you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is this Atlanta is like being here, this is the metro. Like you can get anywhere in Atlanta. You can get so that nigga was probably a distribution point.
Probably was.
Trust me.
That was crazy.
A bunker, though?
A
Like,
bunker.
the fuck you need a bunker for?
I don't know. It's a lot of things going on out
Since
here.
this the
in
entertainment report.
You know,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? It's kinda like
What else would y'all like to talk about? It's a lot that's been happening.
I seen Luda and Takashi.
what
Six-
happened?
What happened?
What was that about?
All I seen was Luda put up some shit that Takashi wasn't confirmed for Luda weekend, and then it blew up from there.
Hold on, here we go, right here.
He is a lame. Why do people keep messing with this nigga? He's lame. You gotta add this in, JB.
This why I don't like this nigga. Like, I really don't.
Yeah.
He be doing stuff for the likes, yo. Like, is it that serious to do?
He said, FYI, nobody watches this show anymore since the white boy left.
Talk
You
about Fear
TV
Factory.
host, bitch. You can't sell a record right now to save your life.
He told
And watch, he probably about to drop a song.
Sad thing about it, like,
He drop
Luda Day
a
about
song
to be
after every
stupid.
time, like-
Luda Day weekend about to be stupid.
But they got
This
2
nigga don't
Chainz?
even know what the fuck he talking about.
Who had
Luda
mine?
has residual,
Luda-
residual
That's what
money.
I'm
Income.
saying.
Like
Like,
that
my
Fast and the
nigga,
Furious
you're
money?
about to be, your time is coming up. Like, it's about to be expired. Like, your expiration
I think
date.
he might go to court. Ain't he might go to court for some shit?
Fact.
So how long can you really benefit off that negative ass? You
Yeah,
know
so
what I mean?
my
But
thing
why you
is-
keep
Not
beefing
in
with
the-
everybody in the goddamn
that's his
industry?
thing, though.
Not to
That's his
put
thing.
not to put that his time coming short, but if you about to go to court, but you shouldn't be incriminating yourself. You shouldn't be putting more pressure on and controversy in yourself that you about to go to court, my nigga. You out here still
That controversy, that's what people like though. That's
But
how
nigga,
you get
sit
attention.
down. Sit your little ass
Like, you
down.
already got
Wild
rainbow
shit. Look
hair,
at
my
Nicki
nigga.
Minaj. Nicki Minaj doing the same shit. It's probably for album sales. Like, this is how they make
Facts.
their money. You feel me?
True, but
By
still,
entertaining people.
Yeah, but your eyes and your ears are really the main vein to your soul. So if you really start to like that entertainment shit, and they spewing it at you,
Yeah.
you like it. But they have a choice of what they really put
It
out.
already got
They
his
only doing
ass
it to make
put
money.
in the hospital once. Like, niggas had kidnapped him and robbed him and all that extra shit, and he ended up in the hospital. So, like, why do all that extra shit
fucking
again?
Fifi
Like,
song with Nicki Minaj.
it's
I
dope.
hate that song.
You don't like
I
it?
hate it.
I can't even.
I think it is one of the worst songs ever.
I like that shit.
I like the beat.
But
but I only like Nicki part.
I like the beat.
I like Nicki part.
What's up, Groovy?
What you
Lou?
got, Groovy Lou in the building? What you got to say,
Shit.
man?
It's some sick shit, but y'all heard about Paul Houston?
I don't know who that is.
Enlighten
Paul
us, brother.
Houston was found. They found this dude. The FBI arrested this dude and seized and found out that he had 200 embalmed penises in his basement.
Whoa,
Hold on, wait.
whoa.
I'm not even touching that topic. man.
He said,
My nigga, I don't
I'm not
want to
even
see
touching
that.
topic.
They ain't showing it, but I'm just showing you the article. Like
I don't even know what that
Where
is.
is this guy at?
Bloomington. Yeah.
Where
It
do
said
you
it-
accumulate?
It said over 200 penises during the raid in what is this?
You trying to make JB read that shit? Like, he like, bruh.
Mortician. He a mortician.
Whoa,
Hold on.
Oh, he's a
Dead?
sick motherfucker.
He's a sick.
yo.
Oh, that's,
I was like, I didn't want to know, but I had to ask.
I
Like,
really
where
would have asked a question, but it's really awkward and
it
nasty.
was like one of those days, like, yo, where do you accumulate that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you?
And bomb.
Why?
Yeah, this dude's sick.
Groovy Lou, Groovy Lou.
I was just like,
You really
would-
trying to get into the goddamn
You would come up with a crazy.
entertainment for the entertainment report, my
that's what I
brother.
saw, dog.
What's going on out here in these streets? Instagram is always popping. Suede making
How about
new
we
beats.
talk about this crybaby
oh,
ass
shout out my
bitch?
dog DJ Sweat. I'm glad you said. I see he did the song with he produced something for NBA YoungBoy,
Ooh.
Kevin Gates, and Quando
Shout out to
Rondo.
Sway.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
was on
That's
yo
how I track.
Sway working, man. I heard this drop in the beginning. You know, he got
Facts.
I heard him, man. You know, trying to stay humble with the little sample on it, but I heard it. You know, he was humble with the sample, but I heard it. You know, what I'm saying in the
That's
beginning.
what's up.
But
Albany State.
shout out that
still
placement,
working.
my dog. You know, keep working,
Albany
keep working,
State, I
man.
swear.
Keep working, man.
What you
We
want to
got
talk
them
about,
mother-
Peach?
Azalea Banks.
What is she doing?
She was on Wild 'N Out.
I heard,
Y'all ain't
I
see
heard the
that?
actual clip came out. I'm gonna
No,
watch it.
the Wild 'N Out, the episode. I watched the episode last night. She's a whole crybaby ass bitch out here.
A whole
Mark
one?
my word. Like, fuck Azalea Banks.
Right.
She's just so like,
You feel that?
I'm so mad that they put her on Wild 'N Out.
Why? Was she whack? Corny?
She was
Right.
whack, but the thing is, like, you know, everybody was. She got into it with DC Young Fly.
Is it? Hold on. Iggy Azalea.
No, Azalea Banks.
I get them mixed up too. I don't even know.
What?
what they
Iggy
say.
Azalea is the white girl.
Okay.
Okay.
Azalea Banks is the black bitch that always be
Why is she
arguing
famous,
with.
though? Like, what does she do?
She make music, but the thing is, like, she be trolling heavy as fuck. Like, she's like the ultimate trolling person.
Oh,
Worse.
I hate her.
Worse.
I hate that kind of.
But she done got into it. Like, she always getting into it with Nicki Minaj. She always getting into it with just everybody in the industry. And she always try to make it seem like it's always a race. Like, she always trying to put a race card or the women's card.
I hate
Like, and so
Yes, yeah.
so DC was on Wild 'N Out, and they was like, what they say? They said something about, they made a joke basically, and they was like, yeah, we couldn't get Cardi B, so Nick brought Azalea Banks. So she's like, I didn't think that was funny. That was really anti-black. Like, bitch. And then you hear Nick in the background like, get him back. Like, bitch, you can't. If you gonna be that fucking sensitive, then don't come on Wild 'N Out. Like,
yeah, you can't even wild out.
she's a hoe.
You just got to get out. You just got to get out.
Yeah.
He just kept joining her. Like, he kept trying to take her out. So then they went on, him and two other guys had they had a show or whatever. It was like a stand up type of shit, and they explained why she did what she what happened when she was on the show, and they basically made her cry.
So you can't be out here. You know what I'm saying? I guess when you live by the sword, you
She
gotta
just
die
got
by the
into
sword.
it yesterday with Masika. Like, she get into it with everybody.
Love and Hip Hop.
Yes.
It's too much. I'm done
Yeah.
watching Love and Hip Hop. I'm officially on my Love and Hip
Masika
Hop.
ain't even on Love and Hip Hop no
Since
more.
we speaking about shows, I see last week everybody was sad, heartbroken that Power didn't come on. So how
I'm so backed up on power. It's
niggas lost their
ridiculous.
marbles. So how did y'all feel that power?
How did y'all feel?
How did y'all feel that power didn't come on last week? Was you waiting for was you like about to cry? Like what?
Yeah, I'm talking about this next.
Oh, go ahead and talk about it, nigga. Go ahead.
What?
Go ahead. 'Cause that's funny.
Go ahead and finish.
That's
Power.
funny?
Yeah, go ahead. I want to hit. I just seen that earlier. Go ahead. I think that's. Go ahead.
We
I just wanted to
researching.
know, like, do y'all think that was like a setup? Like,
Read it.
it say, okay, Shaq's son is headed to UCLA.
Yeah.
How y'all feel? I just said that. What y'all think?
That shit is weird to me.
Yeah, the UCLA.
Shaq's son, Shaquille O'Neal's son.
Shaq went to LSU. No, he wasn't going to LSU. Ben Simmons said the way for that. But what's I missed it. What's funny about it? Shaq's son is
I don't
headed
think
to
it's
UCLA.
funny. I just think, wasn't they just
He's
talking
that
about him?
old. That's how I look at it. Already?
I mean,
Yeah, he was a
nigga.
singer.
Y'all ain't gonna sit here and make
He
me
was a
feel.
senior in high
Oh, we're not gonna go through
Damn.
this. We're not gonna go through this
This
bullshit.
nigga going to
no more.
college already?
I'll be damned.
I thought he was like a
We're not gonna
freshman,
go through this.
sophomore.
He got like what,
Shit,
5,
Bron's
6
son going to
games?
high school.
Oh shit.
Shoot, y'all get, you see the.
But see, the thing about this, a lot of these greats, they son be's trash. So let's see. I'm just being honest
That's
with you.
that's
Nigga,
what's
I
funny
remember
to
when
me
I went to
about
school
it.
on the north side when I was coming up. They said Scottie Pippen's son. Scottie Pippen's son went to goddamn.
He was the GOAT.
what's
You said he was the GOAT.
Peachtree Red. I'm like Scottie Pippen's son playing. Let's go see Scottie Pippen's son. This nigga was trash. That's what I'm saying. So like, I get like, okay, let's see what Shaq's gonna do.
Well, you ain't really got to shoot as many.
He tall
jump-
as fuck.
You ain't
So
got to
it's
shoot as
like,
many jump shots if your dad's Scottie
what
Pippen.
work he really got to put in.
Think about how Stephen Curry good. Like no, but Stephen Curry came out of nowhere. Like I'm pretty sure Derrick Curry was like, yo, I gotta. Nobody was talking about Stephen Curry. I'm
No,
sure.
they didn't want to. They said he was gonna be too short, but they never seen basketball going to how it's played now.
Okay,
Right.
so
It
what
was
about
big
Shaq's
man's
big
game.
ass
That's true.
and compared to his
Bull,
son?
you know.
That's true.
Oh,
He thinks
yeah.
it's better.
Oh yeah.
He clearly.
Hey, how would you feel
It-
being at Thanksgiving and setting your rings on the table in front of your dad?
I did that.
He is.
It's too much to live
Peach
up
Pop-
to, man.
Peach
That's
Pop
what I'm
said, I
saying.
don't
So,
know.
but Shaq's son,
Talking about that, they said ain't no son of one of the best players ever came to the league and did good.
that's what I'm
Jordan,
saying.
his son, 'cause they
His
was talking
son's-
about LeBron James' son, like he got big shoes to fill.
Right.
It's gonna be Dwayne Wade's son, Zaire.
For real.
He
bald?
high. He
Yeah,
nice.
like Zaire.
He nice. He long. He's super
nice.
long.
Yeah.
Zaire, nice.
But
It
what?
might be Shaq's
Yeah.
son. Shaq's
No,
son
my
might
thing
be
is
fine.
you don't have to. If my dad already rich, I don't have to shoot as
I
many
gotta
jump
do a
shots
bitch
as
ass
a kid
thing.
that ain't.
So that's what
that
I'm saying.
daddy
It
ain't
usually
rich.
don't be that. It usually don't be that many.
ain't gotta do
It
shit.
usually don't be that many
Already
creative,
got it.
talented people in one. Like
I'm hooping just.
I don't know that make it
His
to.
son.
The only group of
Carry his
people
name.
I think of group of people was probably the Wayans family. That everybody probably was talented.
Everybody
was
Think
lit.
about it.
The
And okay, the
Jacksons,
Jacksons,
Yeah.
the Jacksons,
the
the Wayans.
Jacksons,
Oh, now in the sports.
Ain't man.
Williams is the only. Man, fuck them Mannings. They had
Yeah,
they had a silver
real,
spoon in
facts.
their mouths. Fuck them. They dad.
Hey,
That's
but
what happened when your
Wayans
dad
and the
was an
Jacksons,
NFL
think
goat.
about it. The Wayans and the Jacksons is probably the only two. Like I'm talking about the
Family.
whole family was just everybody. Boom, Wayans and the Jacksons.
I wonder
The
how much
Wayans family, they even had it was with four and the woman. What Kim Wayans? Even the girl was. You know what I'm saying? The whole
they
Wayans.
kept having babies and babies.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna get
Exactly.
you sucker
They did
is
it.
one of the most.
Why can't niggas do that no more?
classic movies ever.
Now that's the next question. Why can't niggas do that no more? Like why we can't have another Wayans family right now?
Because everybody is, even if there
The
is one,
Kardashians, you got the Kardashians.
Facts.
You got the Kardashians.
Facts.
Look,
People don't
But that's a
understand-
weird ass fucking. You got two mamas. Like
No.
that's some gay ass shit. But we.
we-
I'm sorry, I'm not gonna say that. But you know, it's times is different
Yeah,
now.
you better-
Times is different.
He,
better
he
think-
identifies as dad
better
still.
You better reach.
Even
that,
though he's
'cause
a woman,
Illuminati coming.
he identifies as
I'm just
dad.
saying, but it's you don't got.
They be
no
like,
more-
Kylie Jenner's dad.
You don't got no.
What?
Bruce.
That's confusing.
What's
man.
the-
That's too
Bruce
confusing.
Jenner, what's
That's too
the name?
confusing.
Caitlyn.
Caitlyn
This
Jenner.
says Kylie Jenner's dad, but you hear 4 high heels coming clicking like 4. You just hear.
It'd be like
4 high
Kylie
heels
Jenner's
coming.
dad,
And
Caitlyn Jenner.
And,
Like
and she
you just
won.
high heels
hey,
come clicking down the like
and
the
she
aisle,
won
like,
3 gold medals, didn't she?
huh?
3.
He did.
Olympic tennis.
Bruce Jenner
Olympic
won.
tennis.
I
Bruce
was on the
Jenner-
Wheaties box. You,
Hey,
know,
man, listen.
you know how hard it is to get on the Wheaties box?
Listen, keep watching our show because the media is fucked up. The shit that they put on TV, like think about the shit that they really put on TV, bro.
These kids
Like,
and these kids is growing up to this
people.
shit.
Support your people. Support your
Kylie Jenner's
independent.
dad.
Because the shit that they put on national TV that your mama and your daddy's paying $120 a month to Comcast
Hell
is some
yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm
Straight
saying? Like,
up.
to be honest with you, bro, like think about we really looking at a family that's rich because what the husband was
A part of the
lawyer.
OJ's lawyer.
OJ's lawyer, right?
You wasn't even
To-
if you watch
Kim's
the
sex tape.
to Kim blowing up because Ray J doggy
Ray J
styling
hit
her.
first.
Like
hold
You
on.
hit it first.
You had if you start with the OJ situation, most people think he did it. Some people think he did.
But
it.
still, okay, right.
If you get paid and you get that dirty money off that situation, and then you die from the situation being that stressful, that's what happened. He knew that
And the
OJ probably
media
had killed
the
this
media
woman.
makes this the
and
number
didn't tell because OJ was his homeboy.
But check it. He died, and
Your
Johnny
daughter-
Cochran died.
yeah.
And then-
yeah.
Facts.
It get deep. You feel me? And then you laying in your grave, you probably rolling over. Your daughter got a sex tape with Ray J, one of the lamest niggas ever. And you done
Then
and your dirty
then
money.
Your old wife that married a nigga, well, excuse me, your old wife that married a man that wants to be that turned himself into a woman. It's like
You got to be careful
we
about that
portray-
dirty money, bro.
we portray this stuff on media, man, and it follows the
Chris,
shit. Like,
Chris
I don't-
just got with a black man. She
She with a black man. She happy as
but
fuck.
she should have did it in the beginning.
Who?
Chris who? Jenner?
Kris Jenner.
The mom.
Oh man,
Yes.
don't nobody.
Oh,
want
she
And
to-
got-
she,
hold on.
first of
Why
all,
you wanna do
I
back
don't
and
give a fuck.
forth?
Can't nobody
Hold
talk
on.
shit about Kris Jenner.
Hold on, I
Kris
don't
Jenner is
watch
the
TV.
motherfucking
I don't watch
goat.
TV.
How is she
Because
the
guess
GOAT?
she's the fucking
How
goat
she
because
understand
all
that?
her
Hold up.
she's the manager. She's a goat because she's the manager of all her kids.
Who is
The
Kris-
mom.
The
Y'all
mom.
talking
The
like
mom got with a black man?
y'all talking like y'all won't smash.
I wouldn't.
She is the fucking
You wouldn't?
I
goat.
wouldn't fuck
I
her
don't know how
with.
the mama
Boy,
got with her.
stop.
I wouldn't hit that with your dick, bro.
I hit.
Wait, what about the
I-
embalmed?
Yeah, I would hit that with one of the embalmed dicks, bro.
I hit Chris though. I ain't gonna lie.
No, sir. You,
She's the fucking goat because she
How?
keep having her kids make like they're never gonna stop making money.
They making money.
They making fucking money.
Go. You see how many
you know what I'm
times she had
saying?
them
She got a
conversations
lip
with her?
kit. She got makeup.
You see how many
They got
conversations she have
tours.
with them? Like she have sit downs with them and get them right with their life. Hey, you need to get the business.
So
that
is she like-
Dash.
Is she the female LeVar Ball?
She's the
Shit, she
she's
bigger
the
than that.
brains
Fuck you
behind
talking
Dash. That store Dash that they
Exactly.
opened. She sat down and had numerous conversations with them about running that store.
And guess
right,
what?
whatever.
She ain't got to do a bitch ass thing, but keep them motherfuckers
Just
in
talk.
check, and they still bringing in the dough.
All she had to do was say,
Man.
All she had to do was have
"You're a pretty white woman.
Kendall, Kylie,
Get
Kim,
with a nigga."
Chloe,
Make sure you get
Courtney,
with a nigga.
Rob.
You think?
I think so too. With the twins.
I don't know.
After you leave this
they,
earth,
they, too
it's something.
they too conservative, I think.
What?
I think Jay and Beyonce.
They too private though.
I don't see them.
Do I hear
Do,
someone
but
snoring?
do we? Why do we deserve to be in their life like that?
Because they the
I don't
biggest.
see
We
Jay-Z. I don't see Jay-Z put them cameras in his household like that.
Nah.
Oh, just maybe Diddy. Maybe
Hell
Diddy.
yeah, Diddy doing
I
it.
think
Maybe Diddy.
T.I. is ahead of Diddy.
Yeah, maybe T.I. kids.
You think T.I. is ahead of Diddy?
Well, it's like
The
as far as
family
with his
hustle.
family
The
and
family hustle.
building family hustle, like King and the money and
True.
Neek
Right.
and
Yeah,
the
Zonda.
new
Yeah, I
baby.
see.
She so
Yeah, nail polish. She
You
already
know
got
what
her
I'm
little line.
Whoa.
line
the new baby.
Whoa, she has a nail polish.
Eris,
Baby?
Eris. She has her,
She lit.
her own nail
How old
polish
is she?
line. She's like 3 or some shit.
A
like
baby
that.
has a nail. Hold on, listen.
Like-
when we was
She's
kids,
like one.
your mama
Oh,
wouldn't let
she's
you put
one?
your mama.
She is, yeah. She young
Your
as
mama
fuck.
was gonna let
She's
you
like
put color on your
almost
nails. So how old?
Shit, my daughter got to be grown.
But it's like
Right.
it's nail polish for
I feel you.
babies. Like,
Oh, it's baby
for-
nail polish?
Yeah, it's like it's good. It don't have as much chemicals and stuff as regular nail polish has, or some shit like that.
That's too grown though, man. That's the same. When
That's
I
a little baby too, man.
At 3
okay, you
years
got
old?
it. You would
So
you
how
would
young
your
is too
daughter
young?
wear?
Never.
Thank you.
Man, we done had a episode here. We done talked about everything from
Last thing I want to talk about before we
Yeah,
wrap up. That's
dick.
the last thing we're gonna wrap up. Did y'all see? Shout out to I like to see my influence with what we doing right now. Joe Budden podcast situation got picked up by Spotify.
yeah, man.
They got picked up by Spotify. That's major.
And they said they dropping 2 episodes a week.
So how is that gonna work out? What does that mean?
What y'all talking
They
about?
gonna do Wednesdays and Saturdays. They gonna do Wednesdays and Saturdays.
On the actual app. This is gonna be the first video content they have on the app. It's
I
live.
think it's just a podcast, but
Oh,
Then it come out on YouTube later. But shit, they
Joe Budden.
He's whack
Yeah.
to me. I'm sorry.
First of all, let's
He'll be
get on
whack.
this.
He can rap a little
I'm
bit.
not a Joe Budden fan because that motherfucker tried to come at motherfucking Migos.
Yeah, he did.
So once
He
you
tried him like
fuck
a real
with my
nigga.
niggas, then I can't fuck with you no more.
That's true.
And I used to be a Joe Budden fan too, and that shit is weird because I was young as hell.
yeah.
He
I fuck
And-
with the podcast. And then he got the shit Revolt, the State of the Union shit.
yeah.
That's coming out. So shit, that nigga
If a
reinvented himself
nigga
and getting back
hating,
to the
call him
bag. Like
Joe
Yeah.
Budden.
But that Migos
Pussy.
shit fucked them up. I ain't gonna lie. Punched
It
them.
did
Did.
take a, it took him to a
Did.
head.
it did, but it didn't.
It-
Because it was publicity for him. You feel me?
It was.
So shit, niggas start
Damn,
watching
I can't
Joe
even-
Budden like,
Who is this nigga?
you feel me?
Oh, he pump it up.
Well, the only reason I say it did because it still kind of showed like this that same. Like you shouldn't be that old hating on niggas that young, bro. It's
I
still
just feel like you
it-
should watch your mouth sometimes.
That's what
Like,
I'm saying.
it's
That's
certain shit that you just
I
don't
get it.
say.
I get it, but you shouldn't put it in the public eye. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you should be in anything influencing a young nigga to.
But it's like
You
he
know,
did that to lame them out, especially with them being from the South and him being from
Uh-huh.
up north.
He's not. I just feel like
a lot
as
of the old cats be hating on the young cats.
right, and I feel
Yeah,
as
but
a,
it's a matter of it's a way to do it. Go ahead, my bad.
you right. Go ahead. Go, I know what you.
I
feel
was
where
just
you-
saying, like,
If anything, go ahead.
you go ahead.
It's
Nah,
enough
'cause-
money for all of us to get out here. You ain't
Right,
even
if-
got
if
it. You ain't got to hate on
if-
old
if
nigga or
anything,
young
if you don't like it the way that your version or their version, you can put your 2 cents in and weigh in on
Your
it.
opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
Everybody got an
opinion,
opinion.
like everybody's gonna have an opinion, but like I just don't like his delivery.
Okay, approach.
Yeah, his
How he do
approach.
it.
Yeah.
That's just like,
'Cause
man, in a
that's-
sense, that's just like with Dame Dash. They get mad at Dame Dash because of his delivery.
Yeah.
But that nigga saying some real shit. If you really, all the shit he been saying, all the shit is coming out now with Lee Daniels and all them.
But it's one thing to say some. It's one thing to say some real shit and your delivery is bad, and it's another thing to say some old ignorant shit and your delivery is still bad too. You know what I'm saying? Like
ignorant stuff. and you
that's
don't even
Joe
care that
Budden.
it's ignorant.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's Joe Budden. Like
can
your
be,
delivery's whack, nigga. Everything you're doing is kind of whack right now. The only thing that you got popping is your bitch and the fact that you had a baby with her.
Damn.
Like
Peach.
I love Sin Santana.
Sheesh.
I fuck with her. I just think that Jim Joe Budden is just whack.
He is.
See, I love Lil Kim. She didn't take Nicki in. They had beef over. You know, they got the same type of style.
Hate
They
that.
same whatever,
Hate all
whatever.
That shit is whack.
Why everybody can't be? Why all the old rappers can't be like Snoop Dogg? Snoop Dogg.
And just fuck with him.
He fucked with Wiz. You know what
Exactly.
I'm saying? He
Yeah.
didn't hate on Wiz. He did a song
Yeah.
with Wiz or whatever.
Yeah.
That's how it should go.
Right.
But
Gucci, look
Exactly.
at like
niggas, ain't
Protege.
winning 'cause
Yes.
niggas ain't
Every-
winning as much as they say they win.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
why.
everybody
You see what I'm
has
saying?
everybody gonna have a protege. I feel like you gonna have a protege. You got a young
And I
protege.
feel like they still
You should
want to.
just-
They don't want nobody to take that shine that they had. Like your shine is kind of dim right now, boo.
Yeah.
Like
It surpasses you, and a lot of people don't want to give
Right.
that up. You know what I mean? That fame, and sometimes it's the money. I mean, shit, I know Lil Kim, probably Lil Kim, but I know
just
Lil
feel
Kim
like-
ain't getting them bag checks.
She should have.
Yeah.
She ain't getting them bag
She
checks.
should have just embraced Nicki Minaj.
Yeah,
I don't think that. I think that they cause more beef amongst female rappers. Period. And instead of doing that, like she could have just took her in, or she could have just not did anything.
But Nicki, it seemed like Nicki doing the same thing with Cardi. It seemed like it's the
True.
same cycle for real. Or they trying to make it seem.
But I don't look at. I don't. Yeah. Cardi B is Cardi B. Nicki Minaj, Nicki Minaj. Right. They just comparing.
tell you.
They comparing female rappers.
Because Nicki Minaj is Lil Kim's protege.
Man, I don't know. I guess everybody.
I look at it a whole different way. I mean, if you ask me, they all did it for their hood. I mean, look,
True enough.
Nicki from Trinidad. You represent. It's not gonna be a bigger female that got to where she from Trinidad that got to where Nicki's from. Cardi's from where? Where she's from?
The Bronx.
The Bronx. It's not gonna
I'm
be.
from the-
What's
the
her
Bronx.
heritage? It's not gonna be a bigger Puerto Rican to get to where Cardi got to. That's how I'm looking at it. Think about it. In the hip hop, we talking hip hop. It's not gonna be another big Puerto Rican female. To get
I like it like
It's
that.
not
We'll
gonna
go
be
down
that.
in infamy.
It's not. I'm period. It's not. Gonna be, it's not. It's not because, and the reason the reason you got to understand why it's not gonna be because they were the first. So once you the first, everything after the first.
But you
is-
You know who was the
But
first?
they don't compare men like
J Lo.
that.
No. Well, But she ain't a rapper though. But the first
Selena.
was Jocelyn.
Jocelyn ain't doing it
Jocelyn,
right now.
no.
I wish I
The
had
Puerto
more
Rican
hands.
princess.
But I get
Jocelyn
my-
Where's she
Absolutely
from?
ain't right.
Though? She from
Well,
Puerto
Miami.
Rican princess.
The only
See,
She's
Jocelyn
but
ain't
she didn't
captive.
hit. She didn't.
The only reason Jocelyn ain't captivated the same way because of Stevie J.
She want to be
Stevie
what
J.
Cardi.
She couldn't
She want to
talk.
be how Cardi B is now. That's what Jocelyn
Offset was
trying
already
to do.
likable though. Offset was
Yeah.
already the hood likable. See, Stevie J was already the